Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Glitch. I just wanted to go over how I made this Big Sean Eminem type beat. It's the last one that's up on my page, so go check that out if you haven't already. But without further ado, let's get into it. So, I started off with. Let me get rid of all this shit first, just so you could. We'll start from ground zero. Alright. Alright, cool. So, started off with this pad. It's like a string pad, so I made this pattern. Just to create some tension and give a nice bass for the melody. So then I came in here with the main melody on top of that. And I made sure I didn't make it low, because if the pad is already low, I don't want that shit to clash. But yeah, so I just laid out the pad right here. The pad chords, added that, and oh fuck, I'm fucking up right now. Okay, here we go. So I added this mid line and then this top line, and this is what this sounds like. And with the pad, this is what it sounds like. So already sounds pretty full off the bat. The only problem is, in my head, I like to take shit out and put it back in when I'm going through the verse into the hook. And if I only have two instruments, it's just not going to be a lot of variety. And I kind of wanted to add some textures and whatever. So what I did was I went in Glxtch and I just laid. Alright, first, before we go through that, I took this pad and I literally just did this. Sounds dope. So I put it in Glxtch and fucked around with it, turned it to an audio clip, and this is what we got. Just to add some bounce. Something light, and then I just added this for more bounce and texture. Boom. Just like that. Put that together, and this is what it all sounds like. So now I'm gonna bring the drums in. Alright, so we got a pretty basic 808 pattern, nothing crazy. Just like that. Fucked around with the hi-hats a little bit. Also nothing too crazy, just one roll. Drop some of the lows, the highs, whatever. Did that. And clap right here, basic. Snare, I fucked around with it a little bit more. Sounds mad weird without music. Added one perk. That perk 30 right here. Oh, fuck. Like that. Easy. You can't even notice it, but I notice it because I made the beat. And then a real basic kick. The only reason I did it like this is because it had such a good bounce with the Glxtch texture that I added, and then the other synth that I used. When it hits the clap, it has such a good head bob to it. So I put the kick right on the clap every time. And the 808's pretty active, so I wasn't trying to overdo that shit. And then just to separate the... Someone walking in this bitch. What the fuck? Just to separate the hook through the 8 bars, I just added this open hat pattern, so that was it. Alright, so I'm going to start from the beginning. I got my tag here, and I just used this thunder texture, whatever, to, I don't know, set the tone. And then just a riser right here. So getting into the verse now. I'm not gonna go like too crazy because I'll be here all day, you know what I mean? But I just built it up, started with the clap, then added everything else, then added the 808 here, and then I threw in the kick and the gross beat pattern, and then I did a bridge right here, so I'll get into that. But first off, for the verse piano, all I did was I cloned it and I took out the high pattern that we had right here just to make it more dramatic when it gets to the hook. So I took all this out and I just cloned it. So easy money, right? Build it up. This bridge because this is technically a 32 bar verse, but it's on 142 BPM, so it's like, is it really, it's basically 16. So I added this bridge just because I had 24 bars here and I didn't really know how else I wanted to break it up. These people are mad loud in my fucking crib. This shit's crazy. Yeah, so I added this bridge right here just for 8 bars, and I took the piano out because it plays the whole beat, and I want to give the listener more variety, so I took this out, just let it play for 8 bars, 24 plus 8, it's 32, there we go. Not only does it, take the piano out a little bit just for the variety, it lets the listener kind of get a catch on the other sounds that are playing so that when everything does come together, they're able to hear it better. That's just kind of in my head. And then I added the snare roll, and if you go to the snare, oh fuck, I'm gonna do that. Where'd I put the extra one? Alright, right here. You could go to Fruity Panomatic, and you could pan it so it just comes out. I thought that worked. So it just comes out on each side of the ear. So that's a little sauce right there I just threw in. But yeah, and then I added this riser, basic. Reverbed it, all that shit. And that's it. And then I just repeated it. And I finished it off. So that's that. That's a beat I just made on my page. So if you haven't checked that out, check that shit out. I'll link it in the description below. Also, you could purchase my beats. You just DM me or email me, whatever. All that shit's gonna be in the description. So hopefully you learned something. Maybe I inspired you a little bit. And if not, oh well. Anyway, until next time, guys. Glitch out.